But God won't let you down. God doesn't let anyone down that calls upon the name of the Lord. He doesn't. And so he's here today because where two or more are gathered, he is there. Right? And I believe that most of us are here because we want to hear from God. And so I don't bring you my message. I bring his message of hope. I bring his message of love for you. And I know that you will find yourself in the desperate time. You will find yourself in desperate time. Because the Bible says that we will go through those times. But who will you turn to in those times? So my hope and prayer today is that you have heard, that you have an answer, that you have hope. When those times come to desperation, that you will call upon the name of the Lord. And that he will hear your cry. He heard my cry. And he heard my cry and he's changed my life. And I want to show you what he's done for me. This is my family. My wonderful wife, Michelle. My son, Felipe. My two nieces who I've adopted. Mariah and Christina. My daughter, Elisa. And so we spent October 14th at Medieval Times. We had a wonderful time. We took a picture with the king. He doesn't look so happy because he has to go through hundreds of pictures with people. But look at the smiles on everyone else, right? Look at the smiles on everyone else. And the most important thing about this picture is God spoke to me through this picture. I took it home and I put it on my table. And as I sat there and pondered about that, God spoke to me. He spoke to me. He says, look at your smile. You know why your smile is there? Because you surround a king. And the king is Jesus Christ. And that's why I smile. That's why I'm happy. That's why I understand what family's like. I find joy in being with my family. God has shown me that my family is important. That family is important. That my children are important. He's shown me to be a good husband to my wife. Shown me a good father to those kids. And so those kids are part of the blessing that God has done in my life by reaching my life, by reaching me. He's completely transformed me, and he continues to do so. But it's not just for me. It's for my children. That's my church right there. Those kids right there and my wife are my first church. Those are the ones that I need to talk to about Jesus. That's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords that sits in the center of my life. It's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords that sits in the center of my life. And that's why I smile. That's why I have joy. No one can take that from me. You can be happy only regarding what circumstances you go through. Happiness has nothing to do with joy. It's temporary. It's whatever you're going through causes you to be happy. But joy can't be taken from you. Joy cannot be taken from you. It only can be found in Jesus Christ. And only in Jesus Christ.